What's up? Alright, I'm broadcasting, so you should be able to check it out.
Got it. Yes, sir.
It's on YouTube.
Going over there right now.
Oh, shit. Tell me when you get over there, because it's going to be a little bit of a delay.
I'm over there.
Alright. Can you see it? It might not be. It might not be.
It ain't up yet.
Yeah, it takes a couple of seconds.
Mm-hmm. Still ain't got me up yet.
What's it saying?
Okay, here we go. Here it is. Where? Let's see. I think I see it. Yep, there he is. Ain't nothing like live from PlayStation. Well, you better take them lines off there.
This track is like super fast.
Shit, boy, you pretty swift there, ain't you?
Mm-hmm. I'm doing a fuel saving program as part of my practice. So you gotta save fuel, but still keep your lap times up.
Mm-hmm.
But it just give you let you check out how the track is.
Man, you need to run with Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy told me, did he get it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Scrappy was talking about racing. You know what I gotta do? I gotta change this damn feedback on this one, because this thing will damn near break your arms when you hit them rumble strips.
Wave to the camera, Fred. Wave to the camera. The damn that front wheel makes a difference, though.
Mm-hmm.
You can handle it different.
Oh yeah, and the thing just, there's a button on this motherfucker for everything. DRS button, all kinds of shit. Yeah. Yeah,
Does it give every car DRS?
Huh? Well, every car that's in a, there's DRS zones. So,
right.
So when you're in the DRS zone, there's a little button like right here that I gotta push with my thumb to activate it. During practices, during the race you have to be within so many feet of another car, but during practices you don't. So now right here's the DRS zone. So right down in the corner it said DRS is active.
Okay.
My poor fuel savings.
How fast you going?
It's got the speed right down there, right above that yellow zone. 160 right here, 170, 177, 180. Hard onto the brakes.
See that? Oh, okay, I see it now. I see it now.
When I get on that long straight, it'll bust over 200.
Oh man, you got it right, don't you?
Now it's going to probably stop the broadcast for a second, so I can go back to the garage. And so you got all these different programs that you got to do during your practice. Like track acclimation, where it has like gates that you run through and stuff, so you can know where the corners are and shit like that. And right now I'll be doing the qualifying pace coming up. So as long as I do, and you get these little points where you could develop your car.
That's a wide sweeping turn.
See it on the gates. Now there's the DRS zone, so I just had to. And it's cool because when I hit the button, my thumb in the game actually does the same thing. There's another DRS zone. So it lets you know, it starts building up in yellow, and when you're in the zone, it turns green. It fills up with yellow, then you hit the button.
I gotta get me a camera, man.
What kind of camera?
PlayStation camera.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got the camera when I got that VR, yeah. That's when I got it. When it came with all that VR shit.
Hey, man, Ace Combat.
Yep. It's coming out, I'm not sure.
I don't know, sometime in 18.
Yeah, I think November, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah?
It might not be, it might be earlier. That's what they were saying. Yeah, that's messed up. Big S turn. Gonna be a DRS zone coming up. Whoa! That was a shot. Alright. Now I gotta go to the garage anyways. To fix the wing. So now I'll be out for a couple seconds because it's gonna take I think 39 seconds to. You still there?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Now the last part of this thing is
What's that you smoking, boy?
just a cigarette.
Oh.
Don't worry, this is just tea. It ain't my Jesus juice.
Man, my baby done cooked some goddamn chicken.
Are you?
Boy, some fried chicken. What?
You know what? I'm the same.
You can just leave it alone. It'll get
So this is race strategy for this program. So it's 5 laps at my pace. DRS zone.
Mm-hmm.
So 201, 202. Hard on the brakes.
That looks good now.
That's what I'm saying. That the speed is like right. Oh man, I hit the wing. That wasn't a good corner. And, you know, I like the elevation changes too. Gives you a good sense of that. And the crazy thing about this is, you know, my left foot stays on the brake pretty much. It ain't like a NASCAR where I could just use my gas. Oh, big wreck. Oh. So I'm gonna have to restart that session. No, retry the practice program. I lost too much downforce when I hit that wall. Fuck the damn.
That's a good game, man.
Well, I told you it's badass because there's a lot of shit you can do in it.
That's the 17?
Yep.
Right.
And you can change the camera views. You got about 5 or 6 different camera views. So I mean, you could like TV pod, or you can be more. I'm in the car, but you could do the chase cam like we do on our shit. So it's got like 6 or 7 different views. DRS zone. Even look at, I mean, the graphics are so tight. When he shifts, the dude in the car shifts.
Yeah. You got a little clipping going on now.
Oh, really?
You hear it?
There's my, the wheel.
I know. Your wheel. I know. You don't want that, though. You know that, right?
You know, what do you mean by clipping? That noise? That's just my feedback.
I know. But you need to get it right there in the mediary to where it won't do that.
Yeah, actually what I gotta do... Wait a minute. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart this, but what I gotta do is on the wheel...
I know it's got 1,000 goddamn settings on it.
Yeah, but what I'm on is... Here's the thing. Like, if I'm on using my NASCAR setup, it don't automatically change it, so I actually gotta go into the thing and change it to
go in there and
S2.
check. I know.
See, because I still have my NASCAR setup on.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
Now,
I got you.
Now that I've changed it, because you know it's got a little button and you just push it and then you can go change. Because on my F1 stuff, the feedback's only like 40 instead of where I run it at 100 on you know. But then when I go back to NASCAR, I got to change it back because I've got S1 slot 1 for NASCAR and slot 2 for this. So now you'll notice it'll be you won't hear it rumbling as much because the feedback is way down to like 40. Because I told you the thing almost broke my wrist one day when I was at
I know,
Catalunya.
man. I can only imagine.
DRS zone. Thumb goes up. Boop,
boop. Those are the same buttons you got on that Thrustmaster, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty much. They're close. Thrustmaster doesn't have as many buttons that are operational. Because this one's got probably about 12 or 13. And then you can assign different buttons. You know, if you want to assign different buttons and shit, you can do it that way too.
How them brakes feel?
Well, these brakes are solid, but you know, because some V3's got that little rumble too. So when I'm hard on the brakes, that actually does that little rumble. Oh, don't do that.
You get your little tire rumble.
Oh man, it sucks.
Oh, okay. You can feel when you lock them up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can feel when I lock them up, and then I can feel when I lock them up, and then when even when I'm hard on the braking, they get that, like your car, how it kind of rolls into it. The same thing. It's kind of the same feeling. Because I got, you know how this, the controllers have that little magnet weight in there that vibrates? These pedals have that. The gas and the brake have that.
Oh, okay.
Another DRS zone.
I got that fanatic motherfucker, ain't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Is there a big difference in the fanatic and the Thrustmaster? I mean, for actual just...
Night and day.
You feel? Nah,
Night and day. It really is.
Bullshit.
I'll tell you what. let me pull over here real quick. I'll show you something. All right. You know, because I've got the tack right at the top of my... I've got the tack and the speed on this wheel, where you don't have it on the Thrustmaster. So, I'll show you something real quick. And you can see how that thing is set up. Every one of those buttons work. So, and then it's quick release. So that's the back side.
Oh, okay.
Quick release. There's the shifters. And
yeah.
You got your tack lights right here, and then you got your speed right there. That's my DRS button right there.
Oh shit.
So, yep. And that's, like I said, this is just quick release and back.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I should have took it to the thing, because now we're in practice 3. So it's loading up the new one.
That's tight.
Yeah. So on that wheel, it's a little more... It's just as wide, but it's a little thicker. And a lot of the buttons on the top right there, they're like just painted on. They're not actual buttons. There's only a couple of them on the Thrustmaster one that works. Matter of fact, you can still see me, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll grab this Thrustmaster one to show you what I'm talking about. Like I said, remember I kept saying it's in the box. So, on this one, let's see where the choker's at. So, on this one, you'll see it's a little bit...
That's the Thrustmaster, right?
This is a Thrustmaster. So, like on this, these buttons work, this works, these up here, but like this stuff in here is just for decoration, but all this other stuff works. This works, these all work, that wheel works. So, and that's the Thrustmaster. You see it's a tad bit thicker. It doesn't have, it doesn't have the tack, it doesn't have your speed, but I like, because F1s really actually have these in there. Fortunately, they didn't put them on the Thrustmaster, but like I said, all this is like your D-pad, and then you can assign these buttons to anything you want. That's usually your DRS. So, but yeah, I bought this thing, had it about 2 weeks, but I didn't have the F1 game yet, because that's when I went to Michigan. So the copy that they had it for me, they actually just sold it, because they could only hold it for like 5 days. So I had to get another copy, but in the meantime, I had already ordered the Fanatic. So the wheel that with the Fanatic that came with it, it was $1,052, I think, for that. But then I paid another. I think I paid for the F1 wheel. Whereas the F1 wheel for the Thrustmaster only cost me like, I want to say, $120. But I paid like maybe $240 for the F1 wheel. And that's it, Thrustmaster. Brand new in the box. Sitting there collecting dust. Sting would rather go get an 8-ball to go ahead and come on down here and buy him a goddamn
I'm just
wheel.
getting off the booger sugar. You see, I ain't got no cold no more.
That should stay with you a couple days, boy. Stay with you a couple days.
All right. Fucking with that boy, goddamn Fred.
So now, like, you're in the lounge. I don't know if you can see the game again.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in the lounge. You got your laptop. You open your laptop up. It shows you who your rival is. You can go, like, over to R&D to see, you know, what you want to upgrade on the car, where you're at. And,
Oh, okay. Cause hell, man, I went out yesterday, and shit, man, I got stopped up like a motherfucker, moving shit and shit. Man, I was like, goddamn, what the fuck? I said, I heard we got some goddamn Vicks last night.
Something, right?
Hell yeah.
So now we're off to practice 3.
That's tight.
Well, I'll have to run. What? But I'll let you see the whole little intro for the practice and shit, so you can see the graphics. And you know, I'm running this on a 4K TV, anyways, because this will broadcast in 4K. This game does. So then it goes to F1, and that's the garage area. You can turn the wheel to look around. Now let's say I want to change my setup. I'll push the triangle, and then he hands you a little laptop, and I can look at what setup I'm running. So I'm using that preset right there. And then look at the session info. So we didn't do race strategy last time because I was talking, so that's what I'll do. And I'll start that. What's up?
Me.
All right, I'm working over here. Now I'm talking to Stang. He's watching the broadcast, so I can explain the game to him in case he wants to get a little F1. Oh, can you hear me that?
Hey, Miss Fred.
Huh? Stang said, hey, Miss Fred. Look, all the Fanatic stuff. F1 wheel comes with his own little bag. So does the other wheel. Can you just set that for me? They give you nice shit, that's for sure. Oh, you remember the place? The place 14 that used to race with us?
Yeah.
He was just asking me if we could give him some help with setups because he finally got the game.
NASCAR or F1?
NASCAR. I'm sure they're racing F1. So let's start. I'll do a drive out this time instead of a flying lap. So you can see it coming out of the garage area. So they unhook everything. Just drive out the pits. The graphics are like phenomenal on this game.
I know, right?
Oh no! Wasn't ready for it. So let's say I'll return to the garage and just do a flying lap. But they got that Alcantara suede on here. I'll skip the repair time.
So how much you want for that 300? You already sold it.
Buck wants it now. He said he needs about another couple weeks and he'll be all right.
How much you selling for?
I'm selling him the whole thing, wheel, plate, everything, chair. He's gonna get this chassis equipped with the 3-point harness. He goddamn green stands like, my friend, you put that damn harness, you got your little goddamn gloves. If you put that harness on, I'm gonna lose my mind. But, you know, you got the Ricmotech shifter, that TH8A shifter with the Ricmotech short throw shift on it. Ricmotech. Then you got these pedals. See, these are the CP3A Pros. That's the ones where you can mount them up top too and have them hang down GT style. So they're all metal, diamond plate. So he get both sets of pedals. Then if you want to change the shifter into like a sequential shifter up and down, that goes on the top. So you can have that shift up, shift
down.
Oh,
man. That sequential shift is a motherfucker.
Yeah, and then here's the T300, where you could take the wheel off. It actually has a little hub that screws on. You know, it has a hub that screws on. That's how the F1 looked, but that's the 300.
Yeah.
Got bigger paddles. Got all the I/O right up in front. So.
That motherfucker smooth, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. It's because the 150 has gears and bands. That just has bands.
You're right.
So it's a little bit smoother. It's not so, you know, when you hit your shit, that it doesn't really just, you know, it's a lot smoother. But see, I actually got a tack on here and on the wheel, because the NASCAR wheel doesn't have a. It's got my speedometer, but it doesn't have a tack light on it, where this one does. It's a long straightaway, almost a mile and a half. Hard on the brakes. DRS zone. Watch his thumb. Boop, boop. So DRS is active right there in the green. Hard on the brakes. You try not to lock the brakes up, because then it just doesn't want to steer.
Yeah.
And cats like to tease me about my gloves, but the thing is, if your hands sweat, man, that Alcantara suede, you'll start messing it up.
And then plus on top of that, they give you better stability.
It does to me.
Me too.
I got these, and I got some leather ones that are like this. But all these are those little Tommy Copper arthritis gloves. Because they're thin and they feel good. So that's all I do. I don't think I'm running my program. I'll find out here after this lap. I thought I put it in. I just ran Monaco. Canada was the last race, and Monaco was before that. DRS zone. Just set the fastest lap.
That VR is gonna be shit. You been had yours just sitting over there for a minute, ain't you?
Dude, let me show you something. Hold on, I'll pause this bitch. Whoops, that ain't a pause. Hold on, what do I want to do? I'm gonna hit this.
What you got in VR?
Hold on, I'll show you the whole get up. I got the whole VR helmet and stuff. Got the whole thing, and then this is actually the headphones. The headphones are plugged right into it, so you can do that. But let me show you something, man. I got this one, that one, that one. These are all VR games. All right. Look, it's still in the plastic. I haven't even used it. Farpoint.
Let me see.
Farpoint, still in the plastic. Haven't did that one. Valkyrie's a cool one. Space shooter. Blood Russia Dawn, still in the plastic. And then I got a couple downloaded ones. This is just Rocksmith, regular joint.
I want to see something in VR.
I don't know if you'd be able to watch it like that. I don't know. MotoGP 17, best racing game out. But Still in the plastic.
Damn.
But both of these come with the
That's
VR.
a bike race, huh?
No, that's the VR, the Move. So you use this, you know, you got little triggers and stuff. So like when you're looking at your hands in VR, whatever this is doing, that's how it tracks it. And then, and I got this shooter, because they got the good shoot 'em up games. It'll run the PS3 shooter, and it looks a lot better than the new one that they've got. Never used it. It's brand new in the box. It's crazy, ain't it?
Wow. Is the gun with it?
Yeah, that gun I had to buy separate.
I know you had to buy the gun separate.
Yeah, so I bought it
that
separate.
That shit tight as hell.
Yeah, so, because they got a couple shooting games out for it. Let's restart this session.
I bet Battlefield will be wild.
Oh no, they've got a VR game. You can check it out in the store. It's called Company B, and it's a VR shooter. It's badass. They're taking, I think it comes out either this month or next month. And yeah, it's badass. It's like you're there.
Damn.
So yeah, it's like you're there. They've got the trailer on at the PlayStation store, and it's all VR too. So I'll damn sure be on that bitch when it comes out. All right, this is our last practice, and then you have 3 qualifying sessions. But if you don't run the practices, you lose out on a lot of points to develop your car. So I just run the whole session, DRS zone, active. So I just run the whole practices and qualifying because you get points for them when you do it. Hard on the brakes. I kind of get hard on the brakes and then let them off right before I turn. That way the car will turn. Because if not, you remember like last time when I slid into the wall? That's because I locked them up too quick. DRS zone. And I'm hard on the brakes. Tell you what though, you really have to have some throttle control on this bitch.
Shit, you better have some throttle control. Shit. Well, the big game's tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I sure hope Philly wins. I can't stand New England.
It's on YouTube. Oh, this live. Me and Fred on her.
Oof.
Oh yeah, she doing all that now.
DRS. Down the long mile and a half stretch straight. So for the race strategy part of this thing, I have to run 5 laps at race speed, DRS zone. And this is practice 3 because I go through 3 different things, so I try to break down. Oh, whew, that one got a little tight. Because, man, if you just clip them wings, it'll damage them, and then the car drives totally different. Hard on the brakes. Up the hill through the little short chicane. Oh, smacks the wall. Look at that damage. That's crazy, ain't it? I'm just going to show the replay of how I smacked the wall because I blew the corner. Realistic looking damage too, huh?
Hey, Fred, is there any way that you can make that wheel not turn all the way around, just halfway like it does there on the game?
I don't know if I can or not. I'm sure I could, I'm sure.
Notice when you went around them curves, you had to turn them motherfuckers 360 degrees, and on the game, it's only turning like 180.
No, oh.
Well, maybe a little more than that.
Yeah, a little more from that.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little more than that.
Yeah.
Oh, you watching it too?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Stang's in here. Stang's watching it.
Yeah.
So now I have to start that race strategy section over because all the other ones I did, I failed the fuel saving because I got a heavy foot.
Oh, I see.
But that's the other thing. The more the game progresses, the harder those certain things get.
I mean, I like to race like 4 wide with them motherfuckers going around turns and shit. That'd be fun. I can get into that Indy shit.
Yeah, this is F1. Oh, Indy's the American version.
Yeah.
DRS zone. You see his thumb will come up and push it too. The track's at Azerbaijan. Okay, hard on the brakes. Then I let off of them to get back in the gas. Hard on the brakes. DRS zone.
Oh, I see. Red and green. Yellow.
Alright, hard on the brakes. And that's why I say you got to let off of the brakes right when you get ready to turn, because if you don't, they'll lock up and then it'll toss you in the wall.
Hell yeah, you turn now.
yeah. You gotta be on that shit, boy.
You got both hands with that motherfucker turning that bit.
Mm-hmm. I told him, Stang, because because you could put different settings on the wheel. Mm-hmm. Because if I use that NASCAR one, it'd almost break my wrist because, I run 100% feedback on NASCAR, where on this I only run about 40. Because anytime you hit them rumble sticks, the thing was so loud, she said she could hear it downstairs. It's still kind of when it does it, but 40 is a lot better than that 100.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can race against other guys in there, right?
Yeah, it's got multiplayer. I was just showing Stang what it looked like offline. DRS zone. Hard on.
Man, there's a lot of shit going on down there on that little, on the wheel itself down there on the...
Yeah, he shifts when he shifts. Gear. When he hits the DRS, his thumb comes up and actually hits the same button I'm hitting.
Yeah.
And every time he shifts, and then you can adjust the weight balance of the car with the little wheel. Oh,
that's badass.
I could probably turn the sensitivity up a lot higher because right now I haven't changed that because I've got it how I run it on NASCAR.
Yeah.
But I could probably change the sensitivity and get a little better to where I'm not like going all the way around and shit.
Yeah. How long have you had this game, Fred?
Couple months.
Couple months.
Yeah, I bought it right after I bought the wheel.
Oh.
Then you can look back. You want to hug that wall, because otherwise it'll put you into that other wall. That's a fast chicane coming through there. DRS zone. So now his thumb will push the button. Somebody's coming out of the pits. Quick peek back. 2 cars behind me. DRS zone. Hard on the brakes. Let off of them and get the turn back in the gas. Another one. Hard on the brakes.
It'd be hard to pass somebody in one of them hairpins.
Dude, you can pass. Yeah, not in the hairpins, but when you get in the DRS zones and everything like that, you can get it. Quick peek back, nobody behind me. Tight chicanes.
That's funny shit. I hear you talking and shit, and there's that delay, and you're like, quick peek back, and then about 5 seconds later, it does a quick peek back.
Man, hit my wing.
Mm-hmm.
That's alright. It won't kill me. They'll just have to fix it when I go in before we go to... Oh. That sucks. Now both my wings are damaged, so now uh-oh, can't do that. It's going to give me a grid penalty. It'll give me a grid penalty if I run into somebody or I just didn't have control of the car. And this is a big ass track, man.
I want to do something, I just don't know what I'm going to do yet, man. I thought about Battlefield, Conquest, man. I ain't playing Conquest.
Me and Dan
yeah, I'm thinking about going to Battlefield myself. As soon as I eat, you know, get some Conquest going or something.
Yeah,
I love Silk Road.
I like Silk Road.
I like all the maps, man.
That was good, Colonel. Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like you don't have a... You can get more acceleration off them turns, can't you? Like in upgrade or something? Yeah.
That's not so much it. It's just that, you know, they're still tight corners.
Yeah, tight as fuck. But I'm just saying, I'm watching you coming out of third gear there when you're in third. It was like...
Man, if you give this thing too much, it'll go around with you at a certain time. Man, you have to pedal that thing. Hell yeah.
Pedaling the shit out of it.
Yeah, man, that's motherfucker, man. You know, it's a lot different.
Yeah, it ain't like that in NASCAR. I mean, my foot is like this on the pedal the whole time.
Hell yeah.
You know, I'm driving with both feet. I'm driving, you know, my left foot stays on the brake. My left foot stays on the brake, so... And I haven't even completed a lap
VR, you know that, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a given.
You know?
So you don't use your gas pedal?
Yeah, I'm using my gas pedal, but I can't do both that quick. So I got my right foot on the gas, and then my left foot's on the brake. Because I mean, some of them things come up. Yeah, they come up so fast that I got to be off the gas and already pressing DRS zone, already pressing on the brake, just to get the car to slow down.
And not lose a bunch of RPMs. Yeah, I see. That's like real life.
Yeah, even on NASCAR, if we're running a track where I have to use a little brake, I use both feet. DRS zone.
Hey man, I was proud of old Dre, dude. I giving him setups. That motherfucker went in there and was racing, buddy.
Yeah, I was surprised he even came in. Yeah.
First night, I was like, all right.
Oh, that's the first night he's raced?
That first night he got it. Yeah, he just got it yesterday. I was like, damn, Dre, you running a better line than most of these fuckers I've raced on here for a year, man.
Well, he raced before, so I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like riding a bike, I guess.
Well, I tell you, I guess my old Mark 1 boys make a debut. I had to get some couple new recruits. Dropped a couple.
Hey, you know how Sting is, though. Them cats don't act right. He act like he don't know.
I dropped. Hey, he doesn't feel like that. What are you talking about? He's like, who's that guy? Hey, Fred, you can't bust them tires or nothing, can you? Like if you hit.
No, you can't really bust them, but
wear them out. I mean,
you can wear them out.
Like NASCAR, they get red. Yeah.
Yeah, you can wear them out.
Ain't that Jeep?
Yeah, that's Jeep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought so. Well, I got a monster set up for goddamn Talladega now. Ooh, that thing's strong. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I put a little bit of everything. I worked on the ones they gave me, Dustin. I'm satisfied with it, man. A whole lot better than I was. I was all over the place.
Yeah, I got 4 good guys, Mark 1 race. 4 good ones.
4 good what? Setups?
No, Mark 1 racing guy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get in that motherfucker's right-hand back tire, Fred, going in that turn. It's like it pushes his ass out, and you get right past him.
Jim already made the names and everything.
That's a good move.
See, I gotta put in 5 laps at race pace to meet the criteria for this thing, for the practice, and get the points. I was telling Stang, you know, you get to build up the points, and that's how you get money to, develop your car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a big one.
How old is this game, Fred?
Came out in September.
Did it? I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna get it next week.
You know, Mark 1 Racing is gonna have to merge with the FREDSTER and become a conglomerate.
I hear that shit all the time. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I knew a guy named
Sting, Law, a couple of them cats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Team Sting. Yeah, I remember back on the 3, man. I'd see Mock racing.
Yeah. Mark 1 Racing,
yeah, that's Sting in them.
I started the team, man, back on 09.
I never knew that, man.
Uh-huh.
I was going to start one called BS, the Viking Squad.
Mm-hmm.
What you smoking there, Fred? You hitting a big joint? What you doing?
Oh,
you ain't started back yet.
Nah, I ain't started back yet.
Mm. Mm.
And then, like I said, this is this right here, Jeep. This is just my career mode that I'm taking to the front screen.
Okay.
And so, yeah, like you can run championships, event. There's just a racing.
We got the same poster hanging up behind us.
What, the 300?
I got that 300. Yeah, I got that 300.
Tonight we dine in hell. So you got time trial.
Yeah, I love that movie, man.
So, like, if I wanted to do the time trial, and then there's multiplayer if you want to go join a
You went to the screening?
Huh? Yeah.
300?
No.
Cause that's how I got it, man. They gave them away down there too.
No, I got it secondhand. I got it at hold on. I think I got it for like $5 at the thrift store.
Oh hell yeah!
So
if
look,
you look on the back
this
behind
is
that
a quick view.
paper backing,
quick view of the man cave. Got the fridge. You got to have the mini fridge.
The paper back, and it'll have. They made 300 of them that they gave away.
You see the other one?
At the big screening up there.
30 Days of Night.
City. Yeah, I ain't got that one.
So I got that one. There's the whole setup. V3 pedals. There's the.
Oh yeah.
So you got the V3 front pedals. Shifter.
Oh,
300 on the ground.
God damn, Fred.
NASCAR models in the corner. DVDs.
God damn.
Booze.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
So, yep, this is my man cave. I got 2 of them.
God damn, bro.
If the cord was longer, I'd show you. Oh, wait a minute.
Man, that was good.
Hold on. I'm going to show you a peek into the other one. I'm going to have to get off the mic real quick, though. No, actually, yeah, for a second.
All right.
If I had that, I used to have this little adapter cord where I could do it, but there's the other one. See all the guitars? Got all my guitars in there, and my drums are right around the corner. So, Moet, it doesn't sound on. Yeah. I got this for $3, man, and it's like almost 300. Got an old Budweiser picture.
Hell yeah, I got a copy of a Stratocaster.
Check this out, though.
Oh,
got
damn.
A poster with all the old rappers on it. Jay-Z.
Yeah. Man, them
KRS-One,
worth
Tupac.
money, man.
Yeah, all those are worth money. They're not repops. They're old stock.
Mm-hmm.
And there's my VR stuff.
Yeah, remember there's a delay. Cause I'm like,
that's the Netgear Nighthawk 7500.
Oh yeah, that VR.
And that's what I say. I'm not on a splitter. See, the wire from our modem comes out of the attic.
Yeah.
So what happens is it's split from outside the house, and then this just runs internet. Cable's on a whole different thing. So that's.
Yeah, goddamn, Fred, you must make a pretty penny, man. That shit's
yeah, but I save a pretty penny, and I ain't got no kids. So.
Oh, there you go.
Like I save a little bit.
What state you living in, Fred?
Virginia.
Yeah. Virginia.
Yeah. Virginia.
Hell yeah, man.
But I'll go through and show you how to change the other wheel. Because this one just pops off.
Got the pin or whatever?
Yeah, it just pops off. It's got that quick release.
Yeah.
So.
That 300 I had done that. 350 or whatever it was.
300, yep. Yeah. And then here's the NASCAR.
That's badass.
That's the NASCAR rim. The only thing they did different, they didn't make this one a quick release. This one actually has a little. It actually has a little.
Oh, that's fucking nice, dude.
So, then you got it.
Now, hey, show me the stem, Fred. Like your. Oh, you already put it back on. I was wanting to see what the spindle looked like. And you said that's run off band?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
So that's the Fanatic.
Because you can put regular wheels on them, right?
Yeah, they've got a kit where
that
you can.
That motherfucker nice.
That is sweet, boy. Oh my God.
That's the tack lights. So
I got a play seat with some T3 PA pedals and a T150.
That's the real deal, man. It makes me feel like a generic bitch sitting here, dude.
So there's the tack, and it goes through its little tune-up. Watch when I turn it off. You know how most of them, how they calibrate?
Yeah.
So watch how this thing does it. So that's the
tack lights.
That's badass,
Nice and smooth. Tack lights are on, and then they'll drop off.
Oh my god, dude.
So you know when I was talking about
I would
my
nut
thing,
all over. It'd be stains all over that bitch.
This button right here, thing is for my thing. So see, that's program 2.
Yeah, your lights.
So now what I got to do is I change it back to program 1.
Okay.
For NASCAR. So it's got
Yeah,
S1, S2,
gotcha.
S3, 4, and 5. So if I'm
Preset.
on S1, yeah. So if I go into fix it, I push what I want and let me see what's going on here.
Now, how much all that costs new, Fred? Just the wheel and all that shit, the chair and everything.
But
about 15. No, about 2,000.
This wheel.
26.
This wheel
not
and
about 25.
pedals right
26.
there by itself in the shifter, and in the shifter. Where's that? Right there.
Where's the shifter at?
It's right on the side, right there.
Oh, okay.
So, the wheel.
See, there's the wheel I got over there. Looks
yeah,
like.
the 300. So, the wheel. PS4 Pro.
I'm getting $7,000 back on my taxes. I'm gonna have.
Well, Buck already knows you're on the hunt, man. I told him, I said,
yeah. Well,
Buck,
I'm just saying,
I
if
said,
he
Buck,
goes ahead
if you
and
sleep,
gets that, I'm gonna have to buy the shit new, man.
I said, Buck, if you sleep. So I did that. The chassis was $799. So, and then I got the F1 wheel that was like $249 for the F1 wheel. Get this puppy line back up.
And somebody was saying you can get hydraulics and shit.
Yeah, for this chassis you can you get a rump shaker, so it actually gives you a little motion. The whole thing actually sits on top of that, but you know that thing is $2,000, and it doesn't work on console.
Get your goddamn helmet, man. Put your helmet on.
The thing is, it's like $2,000, but it doesn't work on the console. Now, Sting, I know a lot of them drivers out there, they like to drive in their socks. Bad news.
Nah.
Bad news.
You need a hard sole shoe, really.
Yep.
You need a hard sole shoe.
Get you some of these little beach shoes. Your little beach shoes. They work great.
As long as they hard sole on bottom.
You gotta be selling dope.
No, I just got good. So I'm running these though. These are like go-kart shoes. So I'm running these go-kart shoes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's it. Just tour around the man cave.
Yeah.
Y'all getting ready to get on a Battlefield?
I can't afford all my bills here, man. My fucking mortgage is $800, man.
Mine's a little bit more, but like I said, I ain't got no youngins cutting into my
yeah,
fun
well, I'm
money.
in Kentucky, man. You know, if you make $10 an hour around this motherfucker, you're doing good.
Oh hell! I start my housekeepers at $10.50.
You bitch.
I do. My lead housekeeper makes $12. I got one full timer that she's up to $11.50 now, and then the other two newer girls.
And you work in a factory?
No. I work at this place called The Crossings. It's a assisted living facility.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the director of maintenance at that.
Oh, well, you good, dude. Shit.
Yeah. They pay me all right.
Hell yeah. I worked up there in the factory for 7 years, man. Fucking when I got out of there, I only was making $11.63.
Oh no, the factory Ball Metal is the factory I worked up in here in Williamsburg. They make the cans for Anheuser-Busch and Pepsi and all that shit. And I think 20 years ago they started me off at $15 an hour. When I left there, I was making $23 an hour.
Damn, man, I need a job.
There's plenty of shit in Virginia. Bless you.
Oh, boy.
I thought about doing that, man. Trying to get a job in another state, like in Virginia, just moving over. Hard when you got kids, little kids. single parent. But yeah, man, I guess that tax money, I'm getting something. I don't know if I'll have that.
Look.
Oh, I watched that motherfucker. I seen his jerk. Jump. Look at it.
Yeah.
What kind of wheel you got, Jake?
I ain't got nothing right now. I broke my fucking 300 I had or whatever. I broke
300?
the pedal part. I broke the pedals part. I'm gonna...
You have 300?
Yeah, I got 300. Fred, you remember when I got my 300?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was tax time.